guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Juliet. In case you're new here, I'm a Pearson Test of English tutor. All I basically do here is to teach you the strategies that you need to pass your Pearson Test of English. Now, if I sound like that tutor you're looking for, then stay with me to the end of this video. Now, in today's video, we'll be looking at vocabulary, and it's a very important topic in case you want to pass your English or even apply it to every area of your life, because it's very important. Remember to click on the subscribe button and turn on your bell notification so you know when I upload new videos. Right, so vocabulary is not vocabulary, vocabulary. You can check it out on how to pronounce it on Google. Okay, so scientists make observations, have assumptions, and do dash. After these have been done, they get their dash. I've got options like data, results, picture, and experiment. I guess you're wondering, I thought you want to teach us vocabulary. Yes, and the best way to teach you vocabulary is by examples, or using examples. You're going to understand it better. So let's look at this. Scientists make observations, have assumptions, and do dash. Now, can you just look at this sentences here, or sentence here? Oh yeah, sentences right here, and choose the right options. Pause the video and choose the right options. Then you can continue to play it again. Now let us look at this. Scientists make observations, have assumptions, and do dash. We have data, we have results, we have picture, we have experiments. Will it be right to say have assumptions and do data? That doesn't sound right. And do result? No way. And do picture? No way. So what will sound right there will be experiment. So let's say this is D, this is C, this is B, and this is A. So we're going to have what D here as experiments, okay? So that means that experiments will be the right option here. Then after these have been done, they get their what? Will it be data? After doing observations and assumptions and experiment, will scientists get data? No, the scientists will get results. So results will be the best option here. Now I'm going to do some explanation here. You can see the terms I'm using here. Scientists make observations, have assumptions, and do experiments. These terms are basically science terms. Okay, they are not just any kind of term. Now, I didn't say and do pictures. Now, if I use picture here, they're not talking about photography. They're basically talking about science and experiments and all that. So these terms I have chosen here, or these terms that fit in this blank here, are the right option here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and explain what vocabulary is with the help of this example. Vocabulary are body of words used in a particular subject or on a particular occasion. So taking you back to the first example I shared, you saw me use words like experiment, you saw me use words like results. Now, I didn't use picture because it's not photography. When we talk about photography, then we can see things like images, we can see things like pictures. When we talk about science, we saw things like experiment, like data, yeah, like solution, like results. Now, those are words that are used in particular subjects. That is what vocabulary is. Now, I'm going to take further example so you understand better what vocabulary is. Now, this is the second example here. It says George Bush possessed a disarming or facetious dash. I've got different options, A to D. We've got wrinkle, we've got audience, we've got smirk, we've got truth. So pause the video, put your answer in the comment section. Let's see how well you know your vocabulary. Now, the answer here is going to be smirk. Yeah. So did you get it? Be truthful. Okay, so we're talking about facial expression. Wrinkle is not a facial expression. Okay, wrinkle is the state of a face, maybe as a result of age, or maybe as a result of sicknesses. Okay, so it can't be this facetious wrinkle. It won't make sense. It can't be audience. It's talking about the facial expression of someone possesses a disarming or facetious. So smirk is kind of when you have a satisfaction on your face that you've achieved something. It's not like a smile per se, but when someone looks at you, you've got this confidence in you. So it's called a smirk. Some people say just take off that smirk off your face. So this is the right option here. So if you remember the definition of vocabulary, you will know that this is the right word here. Remember, it's a body of word used for a particular subject or used for a particular occasion. So you're not just going to be using words randomly, especially for your PTE reading and your PTE writing. You're going to make sure that the words that you're putting in the blank or the word you're using in writing your essay are the right words. So when they ask you to look at some sentences and choose the right option, let's say for instance, they're talking about flowers or plants. You can't be using terms in music like genre, you can't be using terms like rhythm, like blues and hip hops to describe the terms used in flowers or all that. You're going to fail it. Now, if you talk about music, you can't be talking about sidekick. I mean, that's for football or handball and all those things. So your vocabulary will have to fit in with the sentence that is before you, else you're going to fail that particular question. So vocabulary is very important. Now, how would you want to increase your vocabulary? You can increase your vocabulary by watching a lot of white movies. When you know you're going to be having an exam and you know your vocabulary is poor, there's no magic that can be done. While I'm doing this video, I'm teaching a student recently that's finding it so hard to master the vocabulary or to do the reading because she doesn't have a wealth of vocabulary. For you to pass any test of English exam, apart from the tips and the strategies, you will need to have a wide range of vocabulary, or you can build it. That's the good thing about it. So you don't take the terms from another place to another place. Like the one I gave, you can't be talking about genre or rhythm or pitch in flowers when it's supposed to be in music. You understand? So these are the things that you need to know. You can build your vocabulary, you can watch movies, you can read books. That way you're building your vocabulary. Another important thing you can do to build your vocabulary is to use your phone and go to Google or pick up a dictionary and just search up words. Did you remember growing up in my high school days, some students would say, "You bombastic element." I don't know if you ever remember, if it ever happened to you, or I've heard people say that they used to tell them bombastic element, and you will feel so sad because you didn't know the meaning of bombastic. I mean, people used to say, "I will mesmerize you." They didn't even know the meaning of that word, mesmerize. So your ability to go check up words in dictionary is very important. It helps to build your vocabulary. Even as a tutor, I still check up words from time to time, the meaning of words. Yeah, sometimes I could be teaching a class, I will come across a word that we don't. I'm like, let's Google it up and see what it means. That's another way of building our vocabulary. There was a word who checked out on Google recently, a snake that was slithering. The word slithering, I didn't really know that word. But with the help of Google, I was able to know the meaning of the word slithering, that snakes slither. So these are ways you can build your vocabulary. Yeah, because you can. So, and you need knowledge of vocabulary to do any English test that you want to do, or even to make videos, or every area of your life, you need to know vocabulary. To the end of this video, I hope I was able to make you understand vocabulary, the meaning, and how you can go about it in your exam or in your day-to-day life. Now you can find me on Instagram at English_prep class and on Facebook at English Prep Class. Remember to hit the subscribe button and remember to hit the follow button as well on Instagram. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye-bye.